Namaskar. Welcome to Namashri Wellness. Today we will learn about pranayam. Patanjali explains pranayam as tasmin sati shwasa prashwasa gati vichcheda pranayam. That means after one establishes himself in asana, that means tasmin sati, after establishing himself in asana, then the inhalation and exhalation and controlling the movement of that inhalation and exhalation in various forms is pranayam. He then explains the pranayam in detail. So there are four types of pranayam. First is exhalation. Second is inhalation. Third is holding. And the fourth one is Vishakshepi, which is when you continuously inhale and reach to a point where you cannot inhale anymore, or when you continuously exhale and reach to a point when you cannot exhale anymore. That is this stage. So these are the four different types of pranayam modulations, and how these modulations are carried out by these five dimensions. First is cycle, which is vritti. Second is place, right, where you are holding, whether you are holding outside or whether, which is called bahya kumbhak, or whether you are holding inside, which is called inner kumbhak. Then we have time, for how long you are holding or how long you are taking for inhalation or exhalation, then the count of it, and then the type of it, whether it is dirgha or sukshma, whether you are elongating it or whether it is a very subtle. So with all these five different parameters and four dimensions, whatever you do with your breath is pranayama. What happens when we do pranayama? So we need to understand that. Tat kshiyate prakashavranam. He explains, after you establish yourself in pranayam, the veil which is covering the light of true self is then decays and vanishes. So what does it mean? It means that the light becomes evident because all the darkness removes or settles down. So now we will try to understand the five types of pranavayu. We call them panch prana or panchavayu. So these are five different vayus. First is pranavayu, apanavayu, samanvayu, udanvayu, and vyanvayu. Pranavayu responsible for all the input which we are getting from the cosmos. So it is the receiving prana. Its direction in upwards, and it affects all the cardiovascular and respiratory system. So whatever we are inhaling is all pranavayu. The location of pranavayu or the seat of this pranavayu in our system is around chest or heart, and it regulates our breath and emotions. Now apanavayu is responsible for excretion. It is just opposite of the pranavayu, or rather than opposite, we should say it is the complementary of pranavayu. Its direction is opposite to pran, which is downwards. It affects excretory and reproductory systems. Its location is on the pelvic floor, and it regulates urination, menstruation, ejaculation, sweat, and other excretory systems. Next is samanvayu. Samanvayu is responsible for generating heat in the body or assimilation of things in our system. Whether those assimilation is in terms of nutrients, whatever we are eating, how it is assimilating in our body, or the thoughts, how those thoughts are or how those experiences are converted into learning. So all that assimilation is regulated by samanvayu. Its direction is circular but going inside, inward circular movement, and it affects the digestion system, and the location is around navel region. Udanvayu is responsible for expression. Its direction is upwards. It is responsible for the buoyancy in the system. If you must have observed, it's easy to lift a living person rather than a dead body. Once you gain mastery over Udanvayu, then levitation becomes possible. And last one is Vyanvayu, which is responsible for the distribution of all the energy which is generated in the system. This Vyana Vayu, its direction is outward, so it is present in the entire body because it's the distribution system. So it is present in every cell of our body, and it affects circulatory system. Its location is all in the body. It regulates all the muscles and bones and voluntary and involuntary actions. So these are the 5 pranavayus or panchapranas. So in the next session, we will cover other limbs of Ashtanga Yoga. Until then, namaskar.